Hello guys, it's Sander here. I'm back with another Kaspa market update. Today we're gonna be looking at the price, the power law, Euclidean distance, the social metrics, the Kaspa future premium index. We're also gonna be looking at something new, which is the long to short ratio. And we're gonna be looking at the Kaspa market cap. It seems to be following a power law as well. Also, we're gonna be looking at Mr. What the fuck, what he's up to lately. And we're gonna be looking at how our trade is doing. Before we look at the data, I wanted to thank you guys for all the comments and likes on my first video. The Kaspa community is crazy interactive. You guys are awesome. Today it's the 25th of January. And Kaspa is sitting around 13 cents. In our last video, the price was around 13.8 cents. And it went all the way up to 15.3, where probably some big players took profits. Because the price went up around 43% from the bottom in a very short time. Afterwards, it bottomed out at 12.2 cents. Now we're sitting around the 30 cents range, which is on the bigger scale, it looks like it's a good time to DCA. And this is how it looks like when we zoom all the way out. And as you can see, it seems to be that we are sitting in the lowest band, around the minus 60% deviation from the power law. So yeah, so I would say it's a good time to DCA. So Kaspa has these alternating bigger and smaller waves. They last for 120 days. The peaks are 120 days apart. And I'm expecting a bigger wave around 20 March. Here's an example of how this 120-day cycle could play out in green. It could underperform like previous waves or overperform because of news like a Binance listing, or the crescendo 10 BPS hard fork, which is around the end of March, which kind of lines up with the 120-day cycle peak. So this would peak around 35 cents to 40 cents, this example. Alright, let's take a look at the Euclidean distance. The Euclidean distance is fairly good at predicting these 120-day cycle peaks and bottoms. Whenever it's red, it's usually around the top of the cycle, and when it's purple, it's usually around the bottom. This indicator also triggers long-term buy and sell signals based off certain values. The Euclidean distance triggered two buy signals, which were very close to the bottom. On our recent move, we did not see the Euclidean distance overheat. So based on this indicator, we never got a sell signal. Let's take a look at the social metric index. We are currently looking at the deviation of the 100-day trend. It looks like we flipped quickly from underhyped to hyped, so to say. Whenever this indicator flashes red, it could be that we are close to a temporary top. So if we zoom in and compare it to the previous top, it kind of looks like we're getting overheated. But if we zoom out and compare it to previous bigger cycles, they always hit the red value. So I wouldn't say this is too concerning yet. We might still have a bigger bubble ahead of us. So if you think a little bit ahead, a Binance listing might trigger a social media bubble. And you know, it might look something like this, and it would mark maybe the top, who knows. Okay guys, I recently found something strange. I want to look more into it, and it might be somewhat of a discovery and a bull case for Kaspa. So here we have the ETH/USD chart. Sometimes I look at the market cap, or sometimes at the dominance. So if you type in ETH.D, you can see the market cap dominance is 11%. So I I had the idea to check the social dominance of a couple of coins, such as Ether. And now we can see how active they are compared to all other cryptos on social media, and how big their market cap is compared to all the other cryptos. And we can see currently the market cap is around 11%, and the social dominance is around 10%. And it would kind of make sense that this aligns a little bit. You can see the social dominance in blue went down, and you can see the market cap dominance also went down. It's not a one-to-one correlation, but it would make a little bit of sense. Let's take a look at some other cryptos. All right, here we're looking at XRP, at the social dominance and the market cap dominance in percentages. The blue one is the social. If we would average this out, it kind of follows each other, I would say. And the ratios are on average are probably quite in balance over time. For example, the market cap dominance is 5%, and the social dominance is 4%. It's quite an okay ratio. So here we're looking at ADA's market dominance and social media dominance. You can see that the blue social dominance is a bit higher than the market cap dominance, which is 1%, and blue is around average 1.5%, for example. This could mean that ADA is currently a little bit undervalued, maybe. Now we arrive at the Kaspa chart, which is insane. So we have the market cap, which is 0.09%. And we have the social dominance, often sitting between 1 and 2%. So if you look at this ratio, either Caspians are very, very loud and active on social media, or we are also very undervalued. Maybe times 10, who knows? So yeah, that's the point I'm trying to make. Keep in mind, I'm still trying to figure this all out, writing an indicator for it, and I need to spend some more time on this. Let me know in the comments if you think this is some BS or not. Yeah. All right, let's take a look at the Kaspa Future Premium Index. Since our last video, it looks like the discount disappeared kind of quickly. The market is slightly overheated, but it can stay overheated for a while, as you can see. The past. It's not concerning yet. So here's the long position I opened a while ago. It's still in profit. Around this top, it was around $4K in profit. Now it's only 1.3, which is fine. I'm planning on holding this for quite a while, until the 20th of March. But you can see I actually paid a lot in fees. It's probably because the funding rates were very high for a while around this time, and that's what the premium reflects. All right, here's a new thing I want to show you guys. This is the Kaspa chart. Above and under we have an indicator, which is the long and short ratio. Whenever this ratio drops rather quickly, we have a temporary top price. You can see. I like to view it in another way. Here we have the long percentage and short percentage. And whenever they seem to want to touch each other, let's say, here, you can see the price kind of tops out. It doesn't always work, but when this ratio rather moves quickly, we get like a temporary top. This one didn't really work out. Some of them, they do work out, and this is something I watch myself as well. So Kaspa USD and Kaspa's market cap follow both power law. Even with the inflation from last year's mining emissions, this is incredible, showing its resilience and strong network effects despite increasing supply. I'm currently also working on an indicator for Kaspa's market cap on TradingView. So I'll keep you guys updated on this. Okay, let's look at the balance history of Mr. What the Fuck. I actually wrote an indicator on TradingView, and I'm tracking his wallet balance on it. The blue line is his balance in millions. And what do you notice? On the shorter time frames, this is the 4-hour graph, it seems like his wallet balance is like the inverse of the Kaspa chart, which means, when price is going up, he is selling into it, and when it's going down, he's actually accumulating. So he has very good intuition, or he's very smart, and I can actually measure how much he is selling from point to point, from data point to data point. So you see that he almost sold 4% into this recent peak, from 11 cents to 15.5 cents. And then he, on the recent dip, he bought around 3% of his wallet. So let's keep tracking Mr. What the Fuck's his wallet. I'm not saying that you should blindly copy his trades, but yeah, he seems to be doing very well. Alright, we're almost at the end of the video. The video is actually getting quite long, and yeah, I got way more stuff to show you, but I'd rather show you in a video next week. One of my viewers suggested I show the difference between indicator values from the last video and until now. But we actually have a replay function that we can use on TradingView. So let me show you. Alright, here we go. Now you can see how the indicator values changed. This is where we currently are. We're looking at the projection for the end of the cycle, which is around November, October, end of October. We're still looking at a fair value power law price of 56 cents, a cycle peak around 75 cents, and who knows what happens in the bubble mania. You'll see $1 to 150. Please let me know what you think about this video. If you have any suggestions or improvements, yeah, drop a comment or a like. You can find me on Twitter, I'm very active there. If you have any questions, please do ask them. Until the next video, thank you for watching. Bye bye.